Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Yasuo Uchiha here from the Fallen Uchiha. And today, I make my triumphant return to deck profiling. And this time I've come with experience. Let's just get right into it, shall we? I'm not going to beat around the bush. The deck that you're looking at right now is probably to you going, wait, what is this deck? Let me tell you. First off, this deck is based off the CyberDark archetype. Well, majority. The rest of it is all, as you can see, Resonator, aka Red Dragon Archfiend support cards. But let me tell you, now that Master Rule 5 has been released, not just on Dueling Nexus, NYGO Pro, but soon to come in April 2020. So me and Brandon Uchiha would like to share our deck with you. To start off, we have one copy of Destrudo, the Dark Drake of the Dread. A good synchro monster a Turner monster, sorry. You can pay half your life points from either the graveyard or the hand, and this monster becomes whatever level reduced of whatever monster is on the field. So a really good lifesaver. Level 1 of though. Then we play Silver Rocket. No real significance, just there. And same with Magna Rocket. He's just there. And then we have Wandering King Wildwind. If you control a Fiend type tuner with 1500 attack or less, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do attempt, this card cannot be special summoned from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except synchro monsters. Your enemy face except this turn. This card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Fiend type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to hand. So basically, he's a free special summon and also a retriever when he's done with his duties. So good for him. And then we play two Red Sprinter. Yeah. When this card is normal or special summon, while you control no monsters, you can special summon one level 3 or lower Fiend type monster, tuner type monster from your hand or graveyard. You only use the effect of Red Sprinter once per turn. And you're about to see why he's coming in handy. Up next, we play 3 copies of Rocket Tracer, a great tuner monster, and also a great dark type tuner or synchro monster support. Then we play 1 copy of each CyberDark of Keel, Horn, and Edge. I guess you gotta make this beautiful boy, but we'll get to that. Then we have 3 copies of CyberDark Cannon. Just detach, or you discard it, and search a CyberDark. Simple as that. Then we have CyberDark Claw. We play 1 copy of him only solely because if you're in a pickle, but you know you have these 3 in the pickle with you, you can search this card. We'll get to that card in a second. Then we play Creation Resonator. If you control a level 8 or lower or higher synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So basically all he does is, oh, a level 8 synchro. I can come on out now. Perfect. And then we play the new card, Crimson Resonator. To explain what this beautiful creature does, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If the only monster you control is exactly 1 dark type synchro monster, dragon type synchro monster, you can special summon up to 2 Resonator monsters from your hand or deck except Crimson Resonator. You can use if each effect of Crimson Resonator once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you use the effect of this card. Well, you cannot special summon except dark dragon type synchro monsters. By the way, before I continue, I know I sound really sick, because I am. I do apologize for this inconvenience of a return. But I feel like I need to make myself known. So to the world I say, here I am. And let's continue. And then finally we play 3 copies of Red Resonator. When this guy's normal summon, you can basically you get it on a normal summon. But when you get special summon, you get to gain life points to the monster that you choose. So it's a great thing. And then we play 1 copy of Chain Resonator. When this card is normal summon, while a synchro monster is on the field, special summon 1 Resonator monster from the deck to accept himself. A good combo extender. And then finally, Synchron Resonator. If a synchro monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can special summon Synchron Resonator once per turn this way. If this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Resonator monster from the graveyard, accept himself, and add it to your hand. Really good card. Then we play Black Row, or Destruction I should say, not Back Row Destruction. In Raigeki, we all know what Raigeki does. And then we play 3 cards, or 3 Resonator Call. A beautiful card. Truly beautiful card. And then we have CyberDark Impact, which gets you your CyberDark Dragon out. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, ignore that. And your quick launches. Really important in case you're in a pickle. Now we play 3 cue cards of Command Resonator. Discard 1 Resonator monster, add 1 level 4 or lower Fiend monster from your deck to hand. Basically, this guy right here. Not that guy, this guy. He is very important. And then finally we play Red Rain. If you control a level 8 or higher synchro monster, banish as many monsters on the field as possible, except the monsters with the highest level. If you do, face up monsters on the field that were their own until the end of this turn. If a dark synchro monster is synchro summoned to the field, while this card is in the graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. Basically, a cheeky little extender. Now to the extra deck, we play 1 copy of CyberDark Dragon, 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, the new Red Supernova Dragon, beautiful card by the way if you don't know what he does. Basically, must be synchro summoned first, gains 500 attack for each tuner in the graveyard, cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects once per turn when your opponent activates a monster's effect, or when a monster declares an attack. Quick effect, banish all these cards, all your opponent controls once per turn during the next end phase. This card was banished by its own effect, special summon it. Beautiful card, like I said. Then we have 1 Red Nova Dragon, just for the nostalgia sake. 1 Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. 2 Abyss, 3 Scarlet, and 3 Rising. And then the new Barrel End Dragon. Again, these monsters are very important. Now, let me just show you of what I have accomplished with these cards. If I could just scroll down. I'm sorry about that. Not that one. What was the first one I posted? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to find... Ah, there it is. There's the first video. Now watch this deck in action. Sorry about that. As you can see, this deck is... It can bounce back from anything. And with Abyss out, with Abyss out, you're pretty much safe. You're genuinely, honestly safe. It basically, I wanted to bait out his Ash Blossom, as boss as best as possible. I know I could kill this thing, but I brought back the Synchron so I could bring out Bane. Then activate Bane's effect to bring back Abyss. I think at this minute, this man knew he was screwed. He did take away my claw. Wah. So I activated Bane's effect, or Abyss's effect to negate it. Gain life points, attacked. Brought basically a whole board, and then I brought out King Calamity. And then I brought back Abyss. I'm pretty sure he skipped this part. Actually, no, I think he's suicide. Yeah, I think he just said, I knew he was going to lose. So he purposely attacked into a bit Calamity for the L. Which, pretty funny, actually. I didn't expect King Calamity to bring such torment. Now, again, this is its last show of power. I was facing against a pretty unique synchro deck. The, what is it, like those mech things? I don't know what they're exactly called. I just remember I tried to bait him out. He Ash Blossomed my Resonator Call, which sucked. So I attacked him with just Scarlight. And then I believe he synchro summoned. Yeah, he summoned that, synchro summoned into that. Destroyed that, and he popped that. And I thought, oh man, I was out. But then, I forgot about Red Spirit. I said, wait, I'll just go back into another Scarlight. And no, I know, I went Red Rising. Then, I went to King Calamity. And then King Calamity just said, I'm going to wipe up the house with you, Thun. He drew a card, and then Calamity ended it. So proving my point that this deck is very much powerful. Now, for granted, I didn't get to show off CyberDark Dragon, but it's more focused on the Synchro era of this deck, I will admit. Why? Because I feel like since Master Rule 5 is basically Master Rule 3, and I will be honest with all of you, I have never played Master Rule 3 when it was live, when it existed. I joined Yu-Gi-Oh! During Master Rule 4, the Link era. And for me, this is something new. And I'm glad my brother Brandon showed me this deck because it's actually quite fun. I cannot wait to get this support to be released when the April 2020 rules get into applied, so we can enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it used to be back in the day. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all enjoyed this deck profile. Until the next time, join the Fallen.